Freya, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Good morning. I know it's a few minutes early, but I wonder if we could get started a few minutes early. Is there any objection to my starting 5 minutes early? Okay, we're going to start 5 minutes early. Good morning, everyone. This is the Oil Conservation Division's special docket. We are rehearing cases from the November 13th docket that had errors and omissions in their evidence. And maybe even some notice issues. My name is Gregory Chikalian. I'm the hearing examiner. We have Dean McClure with us as technical examiner. Freya, I see that we are recording, so an AI transcript will be available after this meeting.
Yes, that's right.
All right, thank you. I'll also mention that our December 4 docket is overprescribed. We're going to cap it at 62. Some of those may fall off based on objections, but at this point, the first 62 on our list will be heard. I think 48 of those were bumped from the November docket. So we'll be hearing those, and I think that's it for that docket. Okay. I know we have status conferences on Thursday. I don't believe there's anything else happening before December 9, which will be another special docket. So let's begin. Case number 1 in our special docket today is 25627. It is joined with 25628 EOG Resources. Entry of appearance, please.
Good morning, Mr. Hearing Examiner Paula Vance with the Santa Fe Office of Holland and Hart on behalf of the applicant EOG Resources.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Dina Bennett with Modrell Sperling on behalf of Avant Operating 2, and we do not object to the cases moving forward by affidavit.
Thank you.
I think there was one other party.
There was Carrie Hatley and then Miss Everhart.
Good morning, Mr. Examiner. Carrie Hatley. I was appearing on behalf of COG, but we've withdrawn from this case.
Thank you, Ms. Hartley.
Good morning, Mr. Examiner. Jacob Everhart on behalf of XTO Premium Operating, just preserving rights, not objecting.
Perfect. Go ahead, Ms. Vance.
Thank you. So in our revised hearing packets, we included one of them was missing my signature. It has my signature now, the CPAC. And then we updated the pooling exhibit along with the chronology of contacts and our evidentiary notice to reflect that Avant is committed and no longer being pooled. And with that, I would ask that the exhibits and sub-exhibits be admitted into the record and that these 2 cases be taken under advisement at this time.
Mr. McClure?
No questions, Mr. Hearing Examiner.
All right, Ms. Vance, your exhibits revised are admitted into evidence and the case is taken under advisement. Thank you. Let's move on to case number 3 on our docket. This is Mewburn Oil 25634.
Good morning, Jackie McLean on behalf of Mewburn Oil Company.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Dina Bennett with Modrell Sperling on behalf of Avant Operating 2, not objecting.
Thank you. Is it Ms. Hatley? Oh, no, Ms. Hatley?
I believe they withdrew
Okay.
their appearance.
Perfect. Thank you. So, Ms. McLean, when we last left you, you were making a legal argument as to why the division should force pool a disjointed section or landmass. You had argued that you own the land in between and that there's a well already on it. We asked you if you could find some precedent from our orders. Did you do that?
Yeah, but I was not able to find anything.
Okay.
We're still, pursuing the non-standard spacing unit approval administratively. And I did, look really carefully at the rule. And under the rule, it's standard horizontal spacing units that are required to be 1 or more contiguous tracts that the horizontal oil well's completed interval penetrates in an area that is substantially regular. However, the non-standard horizontal spacing unit portion of the rule is silent and does not make any mention of regular shapes or contiguous tracts. And I believe that, it's Mewburn's position that this is why we're asking for a non-standard spacing unit, because it doesn't fit within that standard horizontal spacing unit. And there's no requirement that it be contiguous.
Okay. And were you also going to submit any corrections or additions to your evidence?
We did. We filed a notice of amended exhibit packet, and we amended the compulsory pooling checklist to note the appearance of Avant Operating and change the pool and pool code We did amended C102s as Exhibit A3, and then we also amended the stratigraphic cross-section, which is Exhibit B3. So I ask that the division take these exhibits, or admit these exhibits into the record and take the case under advisement.
The evidence is admitted. Mr. McClure?
Mr. Hearing Examiner, I have no questions for this case.
All right, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. McLean.
Thank
Case
you.
is taken under advisement. All right, moving on to Longfellow Energy. This is number 4 on our docket, 25635.
Good morning, Mr. Hearing Examiner and Mr. McClure. Following the November 13th hearing, Longfellow Energy submitted its, oh, I'm sorry, I neglected to say Samantha Catalano with Spencer Fain on behalf of Longfellow Energy.
All right, thank you. And are there any other, I don't think there's any other parties that have entered, so go ahead.
Thank you. I'm sorry about that. Following the November 13th hearing, Longfellow Energy submitted its revised exhibit package, which includes the revised C102s with a different pool name and pool code, and provided the percentage of interest and supplemental explanation relating to Canyon Exploration's interest that was requested by Mr. McClure. Mr. Gaston is available to answer any additional questions that the hearing examiners may have today. And I would ask that at this time the exhibits be admitted into the record and that this case be taken under advisement.
The evidence is admitted without exception. Do you have a humidifier on?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I just wondered what the cloud was in front of you.
Oh dear.
Mr. McClure, any questions?
Yes, I will have questions for the landman, Mr. Hearing Examiner.
Okay, why don't you call your landman?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Hearing Examiner. I believe he is on, Mr. Gaston. There we go.
Sorry. Mr. Gaston, please raise your right hand. You swear or affirm under penalty of perjury that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, thank you, sir. You can put your hand down. Would you spell your name?
Yes, sir. It is Stuart, S-T-U-A-R-T, Gaston, G-A-S-T-O-N.
Okay, and you have been recognized as an expert in what field?
Yes, sir, I have in petroleum land management.
Perfect. Mr. McClure?
Thank you, Mr. Hearing Examiner. Mr. Gaston, based off your amended exhibit packet, it looks like you're showing that a Canyon Exploration Company owns 1.78% of the working interest in Track 7. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
Okay, so then the question over title, if I recall correctly, that's all been resolved now, or is there still a question as to their interest?
Yes, sir, it's been resolved. The primary issue is that they never received a recorded assignment of oil and gas lease. And so their interest derived from contractual interest in the JOA from 1999.
Okay, so you do believe that they do own this 1.78%, and that's not in question, correct?
Correct. Yes, sir. We've had a chance to speak to our title attorneys and had them review this in depth, and we believe that they do own an interest in the contract area.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Gaston. Thank you, Mr. Hearing Examiner. I have no further questions for this case.
Thank you. We'll take the case under
Thank you.
advisement. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Let's move on to 5 and 6 on the docket. This is Mewburn Oil cases 25661, 662.
Mr. Examiner, Jim Bruce representing the applicant.
Good morning.
Good morning. There are no other parties involved.
Okay. Mr. Bruce, let me take a look at something here. 25661. I believe you submitted some additional evidence.
Yes, the matter was heard last week. I asked permission to submit additional notice materials, Exhibit 4 in each exhibit package. And those materials show that all of the pooled parties received actual notice by certified mail. And so the exhibits were updated accordingly. And that's the only change that was made from last Thursday. So As a result, I'd ask that exhibits 1 through 6 in each package be admitted and the cases be taken under advisement.
Thank you, Mr. Bruce. Your evidence is admitted without exception. I wonder about the CPAC, though. Did you sign it?
Boy, did I. Let me see here. I usually remember to sign my stuff, but that's no guarantee. Well, I did sign it in case 20 or 661. I did not in case 662. I'm sorry. I can do that and submit that today.
Okay, Mr. McClure, is there any reason why once we receive the signed CPAC, we could not take this case under advisement?
There is not a reason that we couldn't take it under advisement once we receive the signed CPAC.
Okay, so it sounds, do you have any questions on either case, Mr. McClure?
I have no questions, Mr. Hearing Examiner, for either
right.
case.
So, Mr. Bruce, we're going to be additionally lenient and allow you to submit the signed CPAC in 62. We will take 61 under advisement at this time. I'm going to give you a deadline of of 3 o'clock this afternoon.
That's perfectly fine.
Okay. Please attach. Now, I don't know, is that in your part 1 or part 2 of your exhibits?
It's in part 1.
I thought so. Please submit an amended part 1 with a cover letter explaining that you are, the need for the amendment.
Will do.
If we receive that by 3 p.m. today, we will take that case under advisement.
You will have it in your hands. Thank you.
I hope so. Thank you, sir. We're off the record in those cases. Let's move on to Permian Resource cases 25670 through 25674 and 25716. Entries, please.
Good morning, Mr. Hearing Examiner Paula Vance with the Santa Fe Office of Holland and Hart on behalf of the applicant, Permian Resources.
Thank you. Any other?
Yes, I believe Conoco made an appearance on behalf of the entity Marathon in a couple of the cases.
Right.
But we have since withdrawn the interim appearance. This is Carrie Hatley.
That's right.
Withdrawing orally the interim appearance on behalf of Marathon. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hatley.
Thank you.
Go right ahead, Ms. Vance.
Okay, so in these cases, we filed revised hearing packets and all of them. At the last hearing, we learned from Mr. McClure that there are 2 pools involved here. So we updated the compulsory pooling checklist with the 2 pools along with filing revised C102s. In addition, I fixed the in the CPAC where it discusses the depth severance. And so all of that has been updated in accordance with the request from Mr. McClure. So I would ask.
We'll receive your revised evidence into the record without exception. Mr. McClure, any questions?
No questions for any of these 6 cases, Mr. Hearing Examiner.
Success, Ms. Vance. We will take these cases under advisement and we will move on.
Excellent. Thank you.
Let's go on. You're welcome. Let's go on to, it looks like Coterra Energy would be the next group of cases. There are 2 of them, 25677 and 78.
Yes, sir. Jacob Everhart with Betty Wozniak, New Mexico, representing Coterra Energy Operating for those cases. Both cases were heard on last week's docket, but were continued to this week's docket to allow for additional time for notice under 1915-1412B NMAC for legal advertisement publications due to the Veterans Day holiday. For case number 25678, that was amended on November 14th to provide the full Hobbs News Sun affidavit of publication for Exhibit D4. It was kind of collapsed and it wasn't readily kind of readable in the application packet as it previously left off portions of the publication notice. Senior Landman Ashley St. Pierre is present on the call and is available for testimony. She's been admitted before. And the applications obviously include both standard suite of exhibits with this application type. And with that, I will request that the exhibits be admitted to evidence and taken under advisement.
Okay, thank you. Your evidence is admitted without exception. Mr. McClure, any questions?
No questions for either case, Mr. Hearing Examiner.
Thank you. Both are taken under advisement. Let's move on now
Thank you.
to Permian Resources. Looks like we have 4 cases joined: 25666, 688, 689, 691.
Yes, Jackie McLean on behalf of Permian Resources. And I think the first case should be 25686.
No, I couldn't read that. Thank you.
And good morning, Mr. Examiner. Carrie Hatley entering her appearance in this case for COG operating, Concho Oil and Gas, and Marathon Oil Permian. Monitoring only.
Position? Monitoring. Okay, thank you.
Good morning, Jordan Kessler on behalf of EOG Resources for monitoring purposes only.
Thank you, Ms. Kessler.
Good morning, Mr. Hearing Examiner Paula Vance with the Santa Fe office of Holland and Hart. And we entered an appearance on behalf of Matador, and we are just preserving rates.
Perfect. Thank you. Go right ahead, Ms. McLean.
Thank you. The hearing last week, we were asked to submit amended exhibit packets for these cases to correct the pool and pool code. We have done so and submitted amended exhibit packets for case numbers 25686, 25688, and 25689 that have an amended compulsory pooling checklist, as well as an amended C102, which is our exhibit A2. And then for case number 25691, that is the Wolf Camp case. We submitted an amended compulsory pooling checklist, amended C102, and also an amended self-affirmed statement of Adam Reeker, so that we can be clear that we will be administratively requesting approval of a non-standard spacing unit because now we have those gas setbacks. And with that, I ask that the exhibits be admitted into the record in these cases and that the cases be taken under advisement.
All right. Your evidence is admitted without exception. Mr. McClure, any questions on these 4 cases?
Mr. Hearing Examiner, I have no questions for any of these 4 cases.
Perfect. We'll take them all under advisement. Thank you, Ms. McLean.
Thank you.
And the last but not least, this is, let's see, Mewbourne Oil case 25750.
Good morning, Mr. Hearing Examiner Paula Vance with the Santa Fe office of Holland and Hart on behalf of the applicant Mewbourne Oil Company.
Good morning, Mr. Examiner. Dina Bennett with Model Sperling on behalf of Paloma Resources.
In your position?
Oh, monitoring only.
Thank you, Ms. Bennett. Ms. Vance?
Yes, we filed a revised hearing packet and we took off the overlay of the cross-section map that was on the stratigraphic cross-section. So that would be revised exhibit D3, and we would ask that the exhibits and sub-exhibits be admitted into the record and the case be taken under advisement at this time.
Thank you. Your revised exhibits are admitted into evidence without exception. Mr. McClure, any questions on this case?
Mr. Hearing Examiner, no questions for this case.
All right, thank you. This case is taken under advisement. Ms. Chance, before we let everyone go, is Thursday's status conferences going to be held downstairs?
Yes, it is in person.
All right, I thought so. What about the December 4 hearing by affidavit docket? Is that also going to be in person?
Yes, I think all of our conflicts for the rest of the year are gone.
Oh, excellent. Okay, excellent. All right. So for everyone still listening, we will see you downstairs if you can make it. Otherwise, we'll see you virtually on Thursday. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Might I ask a question? This is Jackie McLean.
Go right ahead.
Do you know when we will find out if the cases are going to be on that December 4th docket or if they're going to be continued to January?
From my discussion with Freya, we looked at the docket. Let me pull it back up here. Give me a minute. Okay, December 4. And Freya, have you sent out anything yet on this docket?
I sent out the notice, but I'm going to, in the next few days, send out the docket once cases have been moved. I think we talked about moving everything with a case number of 25771 and above
Mm-hmm.
to the
Mhm.
January docket.
That's correct. Okay. All right. So to be specific, we have here cases 1 through 46. That probably doesn't help you. Are all continued from the November 13th docket because of over subscription. Then we have new cases. Cases 47 through 62 are all new. Is there a case in particular, Miss Miss McLean, that you're asking about?
No, I just, the exhibits are due like the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and a lot of clients are traveling.
Right.
So I want to just say, hey, let's get these in. If we
Right.
know for sure they're going to be on the docket. But looking at the docket or the notice that Ms.
Yes.
Chan sent out, I'm assuming that it's going to be like the first 16 cases based on the math that are on the December 4th docket, 62 minus 46,
I
right?
get you. I get you. So basically, case numbers starting with 25751, Mewburn Oil, down through 62 is 25770. Those
Okay,
are the
perfect.
cases that we will hear. Unless they're protested at the last minute, then they'll drop off.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
All right, good, excellent. I was going to ask Freya another question, but it has escaped me. Rats. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for everyone's attention and participation. We are off the record.
Thank you.
Bye.